Welcome to my channel. For this class, we're using a chair. We're not going to be using the floor at all, so you don't need a mat. Hopefully, you'll be using a chair that's sturdy and padded. If you're using a plastic chair like I am, you might want to have a towel or a cushion handy to pad out your back for some of the poses. Important that the chair is stable and safe and doesn't slip. So let's start off by sitting. Feel the weight evenly on the right and the left foot, the right and the left sits bones. Let's take a deep breath in, reach the arms up, and exhale. Again, breathing in, reach the arms up. I'm going to clasp the hands, flip the palms up, and really lengthening up, feeling the engagement of your pelvic floor and your stomach muscles, creating length through the spine. Relax the arms, bring the chin down to your chest and roll down vertebra by vertebra. Just really relaxing the muscles of the face and the neck and the shoulders. Allowing the spine to elongate. And then coming up, press the feet into the floor, sits bones into the chair. Coming up vertebra by vertebra, all the way up to a long spine. Think of lengthening and bringing the weight forwards onto the feet, lifting up the pelvic floor, lifting the stomach, and coming back. Let's do that one more time, just like that. Really feeling the alignment of the hips with the knees over the toes. Coming back. We're going to take it into a sort of footwork variation. So coming up to standing. And then coming back to sitting, lengthening through the spine. Again, transfer the weight onto the feet. And being aware of that alignment, I'm going to take it a little bit faster and press the hands back as you inhale. As you exhale, reach the arms up. So exhale, inhale, pushing the arms back, reaching the fingertips up. And you can go as slow or as fast as you feel you'd like. Exhale, inhale. Just do a few more like that. Warming up the body as we do with footwork on the reformer. Twice more. And relax the arms down. Let's take a roll down. Relax the head over. Relax the muscles of the face. Allowing your spine to elongate maybe just a little bit more. Slowly coming up, vertebra by vertebra. Let's do the same thing but with the legs together. So again, transferring the weight onto the feet, lengthening up. We'll start off slow to check the alignment. And slowly back to really lengthen through the spine. One more time, that slow pace. As you come down, think of lifting the pelvic floor and the stomach. Let's take it a little bit faster, pressing the arms back. Inhale up, pushing back, coming up. So connecting to your breath. Beginning to warm up the body. Let's take two more like that. We're going to take a twist, keep the legs squeezing together. I'm placing my left hand over my right knee. And with my right hand, I'm going back behind the chair. Feel free to explore what works best for you. So Really opening the shoulder, lengthening, breathing. And to the other side, right hand over the left knee. So you might want your hand on the back of the chair or wherever feels best for you. Lengthening, twisting, relaxing the shoulders down. I'm going to move on to hundreds. I'll just move the chair so that you can see me better, but you don't need to move the chair at home. And for this, I am going to take a bit of padding to make it more comfortable for my back. So come to sitting at the front of the chair and slowly using your center to roll down. And you might need to adjust forwards or backwards depending on how big your chair is. The top hand is on the back of the chair, the bottom hand is on the leg of the chair. Bring the knees up, and if it feels good for your neck, allow your head to drop back and open the chest. Inhale. Exhale, draw the stomach in, lift the head and shoulders up. If you need to adjust something, feel free to do so, because we're going to go into the hundreds now. So inhale. Exhale, lift the head and shoulders up. Engage the center to stretch your legs out. Stretching my right hand out, and we're going to pump. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe in, really lengthening through the fingertips, through the tips of the toes. 30 more. We're going to do 50 on this side. Breathe out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe out. Last time here. Breathe in. And out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Support the neck, the head in the hand. Relax your neck as you stretch the legs out into a single leg stretch, really engaging the stomach. And a crisscross, bringing the opposite elbow to the knee. And using the stomach to lift you up. Let's just do one more like that. And relax. If it feels good for you, for me it feels really nice to relax the arms, relax the head, relax the legs. Just take a moment to find your way of releasing before we go to the other side. So coming back, bring your knees back towards the chest, like slow motion, rolling like a ball. Bring yourself up. And let's do all that to the other side. Scooping yourself forwards, rolling down. Finding the place where you can feel comfortable on the chair, taking the head back. Inhale. As you exhale, lift the head and shoulders up. Inhale, take it back. Again, lift the head and shoulders up, stretch your legs out, stretch that arm, and we're going to pump. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe out. 3, 4, 5. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe out. 30 more. Breathe out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4, 5. Out. Last time. Support your head. Single leg stretch into the crisscross. And then just relax. If it feels good, stretch out the arms and legs, opening it up. Bring your knees up, rolling up like a slow rolling like a ball. Come to sitting up tall, and now again we're going to take a twist. This time place both hands on either side of the back of the chair. Lengthen up, and then exhale. Use a hand on the chair to rotate a little bit more. Just staying there for a moment. Should feel like a really nice twist. One hand stays on the back of the chair. The other arm lifts up, and we're going to take a side bend. It's like I'm falling, really opening up this side of the body. Coming back, I'm going to take that side bend again. If you'd like to make it a little bit more challenging, stretch your legs out and take the side bend while the legs are straight. Coming back. Let's do that onto the other side. Sitting up tall, feel the connection of the feet and the sits bones down as the top of the head reaches up. Hands on the back of the chair. So the hands are helping not only to elongate, but maybe deepen the twist as far as feels good for you. This front hand stays on the back of the chair, other hand reaches up, and it's as if you're slightly pulling away from the back of the chair. Coming back, one more time with the option, if you'd like to make it a bit more challenging, of crossing one leg over and stretching over. Okay, I'm going to turn the chair back for you to see. Again, you don't need to do that at home. We're going to work the arms. Bring your legs forwards. Bring your hips so they're just off. Press down to open the chest, lengthening the top of the head up towards the ceiling. We're going to take triceps dips, bending the elbows, trying to have the elbows parallel to each other, and push up. So you can play with where your legs are. The closer they are towards the chair, the easier it'll be. If you want to make it a little bit more challenging, feel free to walk your legs out further away. As you bend the elbows, think of lifting the pelvic floor and lifting the stomach. Press down to come up. Let's do 2 more like that. Press. One more bend, push down, coming back to sitting. Open the legs, so it's like a spine stretch variation. You might want to bend your knees. Relax the head down. Just take a moment, maybe moving, swaying a little bit from side to side if that feels good. Then coming back to center. Rolling up vertebra by vertebra. This time we're going to have the elbows pointing out and have the feet together in a V position, heels together, feet apart, knees apart. Lift your hips up, push down with your arms, with your hands into the chair to open the chest, and then bend and stretch the elbows. So this is very similar to an exercise that we would do on the wunda chair. Bend the elbows, push, keep length through the neck. Just a few more times like that. Let's do one more. Push, coming back. Again, opening the legs, bending or straightening the knees as much as you want, and relax your body over, because we have one more challenge for our arms. Coming up, vertebra by vertebra. Place your hands back, stretch the legs out, push down, lift the hips, and if it feels good for your neck, gazing up, creating as much length as possible through the entire body. Coming back. For the next one, I'm going to keep one leg bent. Feel free to straighten both legs. Press down, and one leg floats up, and leg pull back. And feel free to flex and point. So see if it feels better to keep the gaze forwards, or it might feel good for you to again gaze up. What works best for you? Let's do 2 more. Take a moment to relax. Shake it out. Last time. So stretching out the other leg. Coming up and lengthening it down. You might want to play with flexing and pointing your foot as you do this. Opening the shoulders, pushing down. Let's do one more just like that. Come back one last time, opening the legs, relaxing over, coming back to the breath. So slowly rolling up, vertebra by vertebra by vertebra. Going to come to standing facing the chair. I'm starting off with my right foot in the middle of the chair. Check your alignment of your knee over your toes. Hands are on the back of the chair. Going to lift the stomach and step up. Touch the toes of the left foot onto the chair and back down as the toes reach down. Keep lifting the stomach up. It's like a mountain climb on the chair and down. So you might want to keep your hands on the back of the chair for a little bit more stability. For a little bit more challenge, you might want to put both hands on the right knee. And let's start playing with the rhythm a little bit faster. It's almost like you're jumping up and up. Really engaging the stomach to lift us up. One more time. Let's take a lunge. Step that left foot back until the leg is long. Hands on both sides of the chair. Sink the hips down. Gaze up. Stay here for a moment. To breathe. And then stretch the front leg. Flex the foot. Lengthen the spine. And exhale. Relax your head over. Getting a really nice stretch for the back of your leg. And breathe slowly, deeply. Let's come back to the lunge. So you might want to keep your hands where they were. A little bit more challenging would be to place your hands on the thigh and open the chest. Or if you'd like to join me for a twist, take the left elbow over the right knee, palms of the hand together, and rotate. Let's just take one last stretch for the front leg, relaxing over, breathing. And we'll have that whole sequence on the other side. So starting off by checking the alignment of the knee over the toes. Fingers on the back of the chair. Lift the stomach. Touch the right toes towards the chair. And as they touch down, think of the stomach lifting up. And then you might keep the hands on the back of the chair. You might place them on the knee. Let's start picking up the pace. It's almost like we're jumping off that back leg. Coming up and up. A little bit faster. Last one. And taking it into the lunge. Walk that foot back. Press the hands down. Open the chest up. Sink into the lunge. Should feel really nice after all that work we've done on the legs. Straighten the front leg, flex the foot, lengthening the spine, and relaxing over. And again, coming into the lunge. So you might want to stay with your hands where they are. You might want to place them on the knee and open the chest. And you might want to join me in the twist. So palms of the hands together. And breathe. Place both hands on the chair. Walk the legs back until your spine is super long. Bend your knees and straighten your knees. Again, bending the knees, lengthening through the spine, keeping the length as you straighten. This time we're going to ripple forward, so lift up your heels, round the spine, bring your weight forwards, hips down towards the chair as you open the chest and gaze up and push the hands into the chair to bring yourself back, slightly bending your knees here. Straightening round spine like a wave, coming forwards, opening the chest, gazing up as much as feels good for your neck. And back. Let's just do one more wave. Open. And stretch it back. So coming back, placing the right foot on the chair again, and we're going to stand up on the chair, place the left toes on the chair, and if it feels safe, clasp your hands behind your head. So we're going to slowly step down, lengthening the back toes towards the floor until I can feel them, and then stepping up. So if that feels okay, you might want to take it a little bit faster, pushing down into the right foot and coming up and down. And again, maybe playing with the rhythm, taking it a little bit faster if you can. Let's just do two more like that. And let's change sides. Stepping up carefully, checking the alignment, coming up, and if possible, clasping the hands behind the head to create even more length. So let's start off nice and slowly with control, reaching the toes down and pushing into the floor to come up. Lengthening the spine and pushing to come up. And if that feels safe, let's do it a little bit faster, stepping up and down. So again, similar to an exercise we would do on the wunda chair. Might feel different on the right and the left. Let's do one more. And let's take a stretch. We have another little balance challenge after this. Just come back to the breath. So we're going to start off the same way, coming up. You can have your hands behind your head and stepping down. Now, if you'd like to add the challenge, this time as you come up, lengthen the other leg, circling it round, and then circling it back and down. Coming up, first think of reaching it out, circling it. It doesn't have to be very high, just enough to clear the back of the chair. Lengthening it back and down. So only do this variation if it feels safe for you. And down. We're going to do one more time. Circle, maybe stay here for a moment. Lengthen through the top of the head, through the tip of the toes. Coming back, down, changing legs. So again, coming up, find your balance, clasp the hands, and down. This time when you come up, if you want, circle the leg around over the back of the chair, back, and controlling it down. Pushing down with the foot, lengthening the top of the head up, circling it around, and down. And again, might feel pretty different to the first side. It's really normal. Let's just do one more. Up and circle. Stay if you can, find the balance. Reaching it back and slowly down. So that was a challenge for the legs. We're going to challenge the arms a little bit. Again, really important that the chair is secure for this one. Hands on the floor. Take both feet up onto the chair. So we're like in a pike position or a handstand position. Relax the head, press down with your hands. Breathe. Let's walk the hands forwards so that we're in a push-up position. If you'd like, take a push-up. Bend the elbows, stretch, walking back, finding the pike position. Let's go one more time. Walk forwards. You might just decide to be there. You might want to do one push-up. You might want to do some more. And one last time, walk back. Take a moment to see if you can relax your head. Can you breathe in this upside down position? And carefully bring your feet off the chair. I'll turn the chair back. Again, you don't need to do it, just so that you can see me well. And we're going to take a side kick variation. So I'm bending my right knee onto the chair, placing my left hand on the floor, reaching the fingertips of the left hand up, and stretching the leg away, like a big star. And reach the leg down and up. Again, lengthening in all directions. Do a few more of those. And the next time, keep the leg parallel to the floor. Flex a foot, bring it forwards, and stretch the leg back. Kick forwards, back. So keep going with the top leg. You might want to have the bottom leg bent, or if you want to make it a little bit more challenging, stretch it out. And side kick. Forwards, reaching back. Kick forwards, stretch back. One more time, kick forward, stretch back. Stay here for a moment, really lengthening. And then push yourself up into a mermaid. Place a hand on the opposite leg. And stretch back. And breathe. Let's do that on the other side. So we'll all start off with the knee bend, the front knee bent. So this time it's my left leg. Left hand's on the floor and the right fingertips reach up. Reach the leg away, down and up, reaching it long as it goes down and up. Just a few more. And then next one, and keep the leg parallel to the floor. Flex the foot, bring the leg forwards. Point the toes, reach back. Kick forwards, reach back. So keep going. You might keep this knee bent, or to make it a little more challenging, you might stretch it out. Forwards as you go back, more openness through the chest. Two more. Last one. And just stay there for a moment, really lengthening through all the places that you can lengthen. Push yourself up, hand on the opposite knee, and stretching out. And we'll finish coming to sitting. Take the right arm up and over so you can hold on to the left ear. Left hand touches the side of the chair. Lift up and take a stretch. So just find a gentle stretch for the left side of your neck. And breathe into that. And breathing slowly, deeply. I'm going to turn the gaze so we're looking up on the diagonal. You might want to take your hand back to give yourself a better stretch. Take a moment to breathe here. And then turn your head so you're looking underneath your right armpit. Again, adjust your hand to give yourself a good stretch. Let's do that on the other side. Lifting the left hand so it attaches to your opposite ear, your right hand's on the chair. Just find a really nice, gentle stretch. Slow breath in and out. And then turn your gaze so you're looking upwards on the diagonal. Adjust your hand as necessary. Breathing. And then taking your gaze so you're looking underneath your left armpit. And breathing here. Coming back. Place your hands in a comfortable position on your thighs. You might want to close your eyes and just come back to the slow, gentle breath in and full deep breath out. So take as long as you'd like to sit and breathe. I hope you enjoy doing this class, and please subscribe so that we can do some more classes together.